right, who's coming on in? What's up, rock stars? Roxy Reeds. Can y'all see me? If you can see me and hear me. Okay, I see you. Hey, Keisha. Okay, Keisha, let me get on my my laptop. I mean my thing so I can see what y'all saying. Hold on, hold on. I'm on time today, you guys. I done finally got the hang of this. Oh, let me turn this down. Oh, let me turn this down. Oh, let me turn this down. Okay. Hey, everybody. Let me see so I can see it the biggest. I wish I could make it bigger so I can see it. Is there a way to make the font bigger? No. Okay. How you guys doing out there? Y'all being safe? Child, in this crazy, crazy world that we're in right now. Hey, Mademoiselle D. Okay, Blue is not happy with being put up today. He done got spoiled because now that everybody is home, he gets to be out all the time. So now he feels like he's always supposed to just be free. Yes, the days are running into each other. Child, I know we bored. I was just like, well, is people gonna want to do this book club? But then I was like, well, shit, we ain't got nothing else to do. We working from home. I was like, this has just been so crazy. Hey, hey, hey. I can't see nobody's name. So let me look on let me say hi to Shawnee and Chocolate Star and Kishi and Mademoiselle D and Natasha P and that lady J, Tracy Brown, Nita. Okay, I'm saying hey to everybody. Oh my God, eating and drinking. I was like, do we supposed to have alcohol every day? I swear people gonna be fat and alcoholics by the time this thing is over. You be so stressed out. You just be feeling like a little bit of something to take the edge off. But I have been consciously only having something to drink on the weekend because I was like, this could really become a bad habit. A bad habit. Okay, let me ask you guys, because are you guys, everybody that's able to chat, use the chat, you guys are on YouTube, right? You're not doing it through the Patreon. You are actually doing it through your YouTube app. Is that correct? Because I had some people or someone actually messaged me earlier and was saying that they weren't able to get to the chat through Patreon. Okay, so yes, it's on YouTube. Okay. I don't believe you're able to use the chat on Patreon. So it's a beautiful day in Atlanta, though, you guys. You guys can't really see out my window there. It's so nice and sunny out. That pollen is about to kill us. That's another thing, child. You be feeling like you got something because of the pollen. Sneezing, eyes itching. It's just terrible. Y'all coming on in? Y'all coming on in? Is it 5 o'clock? Okay, we're going to do a roll call real quick where everybody checking in from. How many do we have in so far? 38. You had to watch the video. Okay. Hey, all right, Florida, Virginia. Okay, okay. Illinois, y'all locked down out there. Tampa, Florida, Massachusetts, North Carolina. Okay, I love North Carolina. I would actually move there. Las Vegas, love Vegas too. Okay. Does that say Bama? All right, Alabama. Okay, Oklahoma, New York City. Oh my gosh, you guys be careful up there. I'd be so worried about everybody everywhere. Houston, okay, Kansas, Fort Lauderdale. If they would make y'all names as big as these comments, then I could see what, who's all commenting. Chicago, Vancouver. Okay, Vancouver, you might be the furthest one so far. I love Vancouver. We went there. I've been there one time because I have family in Seattle. Is Vancouver where the suspension bridge is? Is that what it's called? Like right when you get across the border? Oh, I've been to Hilton Head. I loved it. We went there for Christmas one year. Had a townhomes, like 3 townhomes. My family, my husband's family, actually, it was a great time. Hilton Head was beautiful. Aw, happy birthday, Joycey. I know it's your birthday today. My son's birthday is tomorrow. Jada's birthday was Thursday, and everybody is real bummed that nobody is really able to turn up. And it's Joe's 21st birthday. If maybe I'll try to see if I can get him to come on camera later on. But everybody let's sing happy birthday to Joycey because I know she's getting off soon. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joycey. Happy birthday to you. Okay, that was my birthday shout out to you. See what you guys get a little extra on this Roxy Reads Book Club. Yeah, it sucks for the Aries right now, but some tell me this is gonna go on into Taurus and to how's it go? Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Oh. Okay, so that's how I know what the order of the the signs are. I have to sing Beyonce's song. But happy birthday, Joyce. Now you gonna tell us how old you are? 21? Are you 21 again? Okay. All right, well, I'm glad you guys all checked in. We got about 51 in here. And hopefully people will check in as we get started. I didn't send out any discussion questions just because this week was just so crazy. I just really was trying to get a grip on everything that was going on in life. So I was just like, and plus, this book was just so much. I was just like, I'm just going to be talking shit. We just going to talk about it today. Okay. Before I get started on that book, though, you guys know that, let me get my... the next book for the month is, if you guys haven't already purchased it, it is Lisa Jewell. Oh, you guys are probably seeing this backwards. Oh, no, you see it forwards. I'm looking at it on my iPad. Okay. So this is oh, NPO Creations, it's your birthday too? Oh, we got to sing happy birthday to you too. Child, it's everybody, all these March babies. I know I got pregnant in July, so what was happening? 4th of July? Is that why everybody is, why we got all these birthdays in March? Happy birthday to you too, NPO Creations. Okay. Well, shit, who else's birthday? Oh, did you say no? Well, whose birthday is it? I know it's Joyce's. Who else's birthday is it out there? Okay. Don't do like on I Love Lucy when the little boy lied and said it was his birthday because he wanted to get gifts from Lucy when they was in Italy. Y'all watch that. Oh, no singing? I'm not gonna sing. I already sang. You don't want to hear me singing? Excuse me. Just for that, I'm gonna get happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, that's a short version. Okay. But so we got a couple of birthday girls and guys in the house. Okay, let's just let it be for all of March. Okay, all of the March babies, especially those of you guys who can't get out right about now. Okay. It is a great gift. Y'all better appreciate. Y'all better appreciate what I'm doing here. Okay, but let me say, is my wig, because child, look, I had put, Y'all know I don't glue my stuff down. Oh, it is your birthday. You welcome. You know I love you. You know I love you. Um, I put a little something down here to hold it down because it just kept on like doing a flip up right there. I was like, child, I'm gonna be ski ball. Y'all know it already is real scruggly around the edges. Okay. I know. Look, wrap it up and take it and throw it to you. That's the gift. But anyway, oh, you know what? Also, you guys know that every month I give away a hardcover and a audio book. We do a giveaway. That's going to be something that I do every month. So I am going to open the giveaway up next week on probably, so is it 31 days in it? Probably the 31st. Okay. But this is the book for the month of April. Okay. And it is by Lisa Jules and it is called The Family Upstairs. I purchased it on Amazon and I got it in 2 days. But, you know, at first, I believe it was saying that they didn't have it and that it wasn't going to get here until April 21st. But actually, that changed. So you guys can check back. But I've also seen it on Target. I think Barnes and Nobles has it. And it's a pretty popular book. So from what I understand, the libraries are kind of backed up on it and don't have it available yet. But hopefully you guys are doing whatever you can to get that. But like I said, I am going to do a giveaway. So I don't know what I'm going to have you guys do. It's nothing going to be extensive. It's probably going to be like last month, which was just like, just give me the book. I want the book and let me know which one it is and we'll randomly pick that person. Okay. But, okay, Target, 30% off. Y'all looking at this? Okay. Cause I think I paid $11.99 for it. So, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty quick read. It wasn't as thick as Children of Blood and Bone or Children of Virtue and Vengeance. Okay, so that is the one. Okay, you got your book today. Okay, so everybody, this is the book, and we will be starting at April 1st. And I am going to get a reading schedule out. And maybe I'll try to make the reading schedule because I made it very open like March, for the month of March I just did like half of the book by the halfway point of the month, and that's probably what we'll do again this time. And there are 5 weekends in in April. So when we do our mid-month discussion, that's when we'll talk about the midpoint of the book. Okay? But, so we got that part out of the way. Also, I am going to be sending out the bookmarks. Look, I was practicing making the damn bookmarks and ran out of my color ink. I was like, Roxanne, child, that ink is not cheap either. So the ink will be here on Monday. I'll make up all of the bookmarks and we will get them out in the mail next week. Okay, and appreciate again everybody who joined or upgraded at that level. Okay, so I think I got all of the business part out of the way while we waiting for people to come in. But let's talk about this here book. All right, Children of Virtue and Vengeance. Okay, I don't know what you did too in April. What did you do too in April? Okay, well, I won't start worrying about it. I'm sure you guys are having your conversations amongst yourselves in the room as well. But I know the end was crazy, but let's not jump to the end just yet. Okay. Now you guys know we already had our midway discussion of the book. So for many of you guys who weren't actually in that meeting, hopefully you guys were able to watch because I left the video up on Patreon. So hopefully you guys were able to watch and see what we talked about in that book. In that meeting. But on here today, let's just start with the differences in the characters this go around. Okay. Where is it that you think, let's just go down the line. Let's start with Zelly. Where do you think that Zelly is different in this book than she is in the last book? We talked about this, I believe, in our last discussion as well. But if you finish the book, do you feel like she's changed throughout this book or do you feel like she was the same? I can't see any. And if you feel like she's the same or different, how do you guys like Zelly a little bit more this once you finish reading this book, or were you still aggravated with her as you were by the second half, I mean the first half of the book? Zelly's more driven by anger. I agree. Zelly lost her fire and struggled to get it back, but eventually she did. Hmm. Gosh, it's so funny that people say that Zelly is mean. And I don't see mean. I really don't see mean. You still felt the same about Zelly? Which was what? Shanitra. Let me not mess up your name because I can't really see it on there. I don't want to keep. Yeah, she definitely is a teen. But you know what? Age really don't matter in this book because everybody is super young. So it's like, it almost makes you feel like in this world, the younger children, they have so much on them now that it doesn't even really make a difference how young they are, how old they are. Yeah, yeah. But did you feel differently? Because at the beginning of the book, I was really frustrated with Zelly, but by the time I got to the end of the book, um, yeah, I don't necessarily see her as mean. I see her as angry. Hmm. But even by the end of the book, I felt like she was almost at her breaking point. She was ready to just kind of give this whole thing up. And it almost feels like she's been dragged into, she does it by obligation and feeling like maybe she wants to protect those few that she loves that's in the struggle, but really her heart ain't in it, and it ain't in it no more. It just ain't in it no more. So, okay, so that's Zelly. Now, how do we feel about Amari? Do we feel differently about Amari? I know that I did. Yes, yes, Amari. Amari's character kind of showed us that we are the product of our parents for sure. And a lot of the decisions that we make, even when we try not to, um, sometimes them things are like hardwired in us, and we turn out to be so much more like them than we don't want to be. Right. She definitely flipped the script, right? But the thing is, and this is why sometimes I'm like, maybe it's good that we don't have the authors in these book club meetings, maybe that would need to be something that we would have separate. I was kind of disappointed in the writing because I felt like, how do I word this? I feel like she didn't stay true to uh I don't what is the word that I want to say? Do I want to say I didn't feel like she felt stayed true to her character? It was like it just seemed like she wouldn't have made some of the decisions that she's made. And then I felt like that was part of the writing and not necessarily the character's personality. You guys see what I'm saying? Yes. you know I don't want to flat out say that I didn't like this book because there were parts of this book that I actually very much enjoyed, but I think the whole feel of this book for me was that it was just war, 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 war. Like we was fighting and we was fighting and we was fighting. We could never recover from one battle because now it's time to get to this next battle shit. And we ain't got time to really just, you know, we didn't really have time to really just absorb what just happened with this battle, because, and I guess that's really how it is in war as well, but in real life. But it was just like I can't recover from this fight, and then I got to be trying to absorb all of the imagery, and them talking about the ribbons going through them, and the green and the purples and all of this. you know I'm trying to get all that in my brain, and then next thing you know, well, they didn't blew up everybody over there and did that, and now the next side is trying to figure out. It was like so much strategizing that had to have been tiresome and stressful for even her to write. The whole book was a fight, the whole book. And it just, I don't know if it was rushed more so than it was just crammed. This felt like if she could have cut this book in half and put a little bit more dialogue and storyline in there, that really this could be, what's, it's not a trilogy, so what's the four part? It could have been, they could have stretched this out. But okay, Nita, what did you say? Because I missed what she said. Let me try to go back on my thing and see. What did you say, Nita? What did you do? Yeah, it was an emotional roller coaster. But you know what? I couldn't even get emotionally attached, because it was just war. It was just fighting. And so I couldn't even really get emotional with it like I did with the first book. It will make an amazing movie if they take some of that second book and put it with the first book. I don't know if I could watch a whole movie of all of that. But Nita, tell me what you did, because everybody is agreeing with you, and they seem to always agree with you. um, so that was kind of the disappointing part about this book. I was just like, if I get one more fight, I mean, it had to been about 10 fights in there. Maybe more than that. Um, and right when you were about to have fun, like when they were all using their gifts, their magical gifts to fly and do all of those things, like that part was fun, but then it was right back to business right after that. So I was just like, the part when Rowan and Zelly went underwater and got pulled by the whale or whatever it was, like that was fun, but then it was right back to it again. It was just like, this is just too much. It's just too much. Right. Right, no connection. So anyway, getting back to Amari, I was disappointed in the character, but I felt like a part of it was more so the writing than really how she would be. Um, right. I think the idea was for them to have us fall, want Zelly and Rowan to be together, but they never was given a chance. It was never given a chance. So Zelly only cared about things that affected her directly? You think so? No way. I think that I really think that Zelly's just broken. She's lost so much, just lost so much. Right. So anyway, let's get on through the rest of the characters. What about Einan? Do we feel differently about Einan? Because once he realized what was up, did we feel like yeah, Zelly definitely cares. Well, of course she cares only. I mean, she cares most about the Magi. She doesn't care about the rest of them, because all her life they've been fighting. So she wouldn't care about the other side. You still don't like I was like, yeah, he is a punk. He's a bitch. We definitely got that. But you don't feel like he redeemed himself a little bit? Just a smidge. Okay. Especially once he found out what old mama did. Y'all still ain't feeling it for Iron, huh? Because I feel like in the next book, he gonna be on the other side. because he didn't cross mama. He is a punk. Oh my god. Just a okay. I knew it, Quinn. I knew it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Y'all ain't feeling it. That was the mistake. Who said that, Alicia? When he didn't kill his mother, I was just like, fool ass. You is stupid. Why would you not kill this woman? She is the cause of all of this. Okay? You was already so disgusted with the lady. Why would you not kill her? I was just like, oh my God, Einan, you are dumb. Because I was like, baby girl gonna wake up and she gonna come wreak havoc. Yeah, he didn't, they didn't, I really don't feel like any of the characters developed much more. I really don't, you know? I really, really don't. They threw in that cousin. Um, and I think they only threw the cousin in because the cousin was going to be the change that Ina needed to see that his mom was, crazy. But, you know, if anybody got more developed is the mother. That's the only character that we found out a whole lot more about than really anybody else. That mama is something else too. I mean, you gotta love a villain. I mean, she is a villain. Um, and she gonna give them hell in that next book. I'm so glad that next book ain't coming out for a year though, child. I needed a break off of this one. When I finished this, I was like, I know they probably was like, Roxanne better not come up in here no more with no damn magic and the magi and all of that. But that mama is, for all her evilness, she she did that, right? Okay, how did she get? Well, you know what? I think that when when they got the power that weren't magi, when the, what are they called? Why can't I remember? Sometimes I feel like their power is more powerful than what the magi has. And it's way more uncontrollable unless you were able to hone it. And I think the mom was just able to get that. She was able to figure her magic out like that, and we might even find out more about her. Yeah, the centers. Like I feel like the center's power is even more strong than, really kind of even stronger than what Zelly had at some point. You know. So that's why that mama was she was just something. But it's good that Amari also has that power, even though everybody ain't feeling for Amari. Amari's gonna have to redeem herself in the next book. The mom from Coming to America. Oh yeah. I think her mom would probably be younger though. Their mom would probably be younger. But yeah, that mom, even though she was evil, I was like, okay, mama. I mean, mama is dedicated to the cause. Okay, mama said, listen, she had to go on and show them because they didn't know how to do this. So she had to get this whole show on the road and get this fight started. Um, and yeah, she handled that for sure. Okay. What about the downgrading of Zane's role, the brother? Okay, so you said that you were confused the way that the mom actually started the war. The mom tricked, the mom basically told the let me try to get this right. From what the way that I remembered it, the mother got told the other side that the other side did something that they didn't do, basically lied on the other side to get this hatred going. Yeah. The fact that they downgraded Zane's character, though, I feel like that was where we lost some of the magic, so to speak. This book, which was in the first book, it wasn't so much magic. Everybody had magic in this book. It didn't make anything feel exclusive. It didn't make anything feel special because it was just like folks was just willy nilly throwing out their zapping powers, you know. So, um, the fact that this book, he's just kind of there as Amari's love interest, you know, that kind of was a bummer. Yeah, it was so much going on. You forgot about everything. I even had forgotten about Mama Agba before until she showed up, and I was like, oh, I forgot all about the lady. And that was in the first half of the book. But it was just like, you know, it was just so much going on. You didn't even really remember. So that was kind of a disappointment. And I hope that it ain't just magic zapped all over the place in the next book. You know, I was just like, this is a whole lot. Yeah, it was in. Yeah, she lied to the burners. Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't remember which group it was, but I remember she had lied and told them something else and got this whole thing started. Now, when Zelly finally had her chance to get at Einan and she didn't, how did you guys feel about that? Were you disappointed in Miss Zelly? Okay. Did that tell you right then and there that Zelly is not going to ever be able to kill Einan? She is not going to be able to do it, you guys. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You guys know that they're gonna end up back together at the end of. I just feel it. Is they're gonna be together in the next book because I feel like she really made it a point to try to have us, you know, Einan redeemed. You know. Yeah, I didn't even want her to kill him. I agree. I didn't want her to kill him. Um, she could have, you know, she could have hemmed him up a little bit, jammed him, you know, a couple of stabs, you know, superficial wounds, you know, damn paper cut, you know, them bitches hurt like hell. But yeah, they're gonna end up together in the next book, you guys, because let me see what you guys are saying. I don't want him dead. He's just young, he's dumb, he's weak. You know, he's just weak. His sister is way more stronger, you know, way more stronger. She is stronger than he is for sure. Um no, I didn't need to die, but listen to this. The mama so pissed at him now, he got a definite enemy in her. That's why I'm saying that he's probably gonna have to be forced to be over on the other side because that mama is not playing with your ass at all. She is not playing. Um, Listen, Rowan is damaged goods, and it is not gonna happen. I think Rowan has lost his zest. You know, even though he had the him old boy up that was trying to get smart with him. That's how you do when your kids be acting up real bad. You be sick, but then you was like, I got to go in here and whoop their ass real fast, and then let me just, you know, then you come back and be tired and wore out just to let them know. Don't be thinking that your mama ain't watching. But I don't think that Rowan, he's I don't even think that he believes in himself like that anymore. His whole arm is gone, you know. I don't know. Plus, Zelly's true love is Einan for all intents and purposes. Her heart is with him. She can't even, you know, she can't detach from him at all. You know, she just can't seem to do it. Now, let's talk about, yeah. Rowan and Zelly just needed each other at the time, but they are both very damaged for two, for different reasons. See, I feel like they're gonna give Einan he gonna get some zest in his life now because he's not gonna, he ain't gonna have the royal side to back him up anymore. Something tells me he's just gonna be outcast. They gonna have to take him in. Yeah, I think they'll be stronger together as well, and maybe they can have maybe they can have the whole country the way that they want it to be, and maybe Zelly and Einan can run this thing. Okay, even though Amari thinks that she's the queen. I know. I was rooting for her too. Rocky love y'all. Quinn, it's gonna happen. They're gonna be together. They are going to be together. Um, she loves her brother. Somebody said that they wonder if Amari would be pitted against Einan. She loves him so much, though. But I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. He was trying to stop being a punk at the end of this book, you guys. Listen, so Wendy, is that what your name was? Just said that they're afraid that the end of the next book is not going to turn out. The thing about trilogies is you have to give your readers something. You have to give them some sort of conclusion that satisfies them in some small way. Just like when you think of Hunger Games, if you guys um, um, read that trilogy, by the end of the third book, they were safe. Everybody else was gone, but they was living in their house. They had their baby. They was safe. So this book, in some sort of way, has to give us something. Like it cannot end the way this book ended, okay? Because this book ended, in my opinion, it ended horribly, okay? And it really felt like she just was like, okay, I ain't. It didn't feel like it was no kind of conclusion or nothing. It was just sort of like, okay, but that's how the first book ended as well. But we had a little bit more conclusion. This book just really felt like she just stopped writing. It was just like, okay, y'all said you needed 90 chapters to the publishers. Okay, there go your 90. And wherever the 90 ended is where it ended. But that ending was horrible. Um, but if you guys if you are a Marvel, do you guys watch Marvel comics, movies? Do you guys Are you guys like Marvel comic fans out there? Because this book reminded me how um how the why can't I think of what I'm trying to say? The book the movie, the Marvel Comics movie, the Avengers, when everybody came together, not this last one, not Endgame, but the one before that, when everybody turned to dust. Remember how you felt when everybody turned to dust? Okay? And when I remember when that movie went off, I was just sitting in the movie theater like, oh my God. Like, normally at the end of a Marvel Comics movie, everybody is, or the Avengers movie or anything like that, everybody is like rah rah, here we go. By the end of the movie, it's about to happen. Well, at the end of this movie, it was like we was like, are they dead? Is everybody gone? So this book kind of gave me that same feel. It was just like, how am I supposed to feel about this? And child, they on the slave boat, and are they about to get? I mean, and they on the water, and everybody. I was just like, nah, Not we was just having this big ass fight, and then, you know, Next thing we know, we don't know nothing. So, yes, the part one of Endgame. Now, at the end of the very last one, where everybody had the big fight, where everybody came back um, from the dust, that was the feeling that I would like to have. And I'm hoping that this next third book is going to give us that feeling. You can't let us feel like this again when you closing out a trilogy. You know, it has to have something that satisfies your reader. Otherwise, you're gonna piss off you're gonna piss your readers off and they ain't gonna want to read your shit, So you gotta give them that. So I'm telling you, when I read that, I said, what? So I know good and damn well I ain't sat up here and read this mess till 2 o'clock in the morning trying to finish. And this is what you guys are giving me. I said, oh no, Tommy, honey. Oh no, Tommy, honey. You gonna have to do much better than this. Yeah, it was very disappointing. And it almost felt like a bad dream. Like you woke up and you was like, wait, what just happened? Yeah, so let's talk about the political. Do you guys feel like, because I feel like the author was really trying to make a statement politically in this book. And that's why this book, I think she got wrapped up in really trying to get that message out there. Did you feel the more political parts of this book? If this book was a little bit more preachy, a little bit more political than the first book? Because it definitely was my side against your side. It wasn't no, it was definite lines drawn on each side. Anybody got any political? It feels like if everybody could just get rid of the magic, and who knows, Nita, you might be onto something. What if they got rid of all of the magic? Oh, and everybody had to just act like regular folk? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I'm wondering how everybody would fare if everybody had the exact same. It would definitely be more balanced. But it's always going to be a case of the haves and the have-nots, and it'll still turn out to work out to be one group has more than the others. Well, Quinn, the gods could possibly take that magic away if they're so disappointed. If we disappointed like this, then I'm imagining the gods are not that happy with their, their people down there on Earth or wherever this place is. If you take away the magic, it'll be like the blacks being taken away their rights from. If you take away the magic from the magi, to whom is given is what is it? Is how's it go? As much as expected, or something like that. Like if you are going to mistreat in the magic, then maybe you're not supposed to have it. Honey, the gods was like, look, y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do down there, but eventually they gonna get it. Like I said, Mama Agba already knows how it's gonna turn out. Um, we talked about that in the last book. In the last meeting. We're just taking the magic from the Titans, but see, the thing is, if they just take the magic from the Titans, it's still not going to be fair. There's still going to be magi who are so upset with the other side that they could possibly use that magic against them. And people have to be responsible. Yeah. To whom much is given, much is required. That's why I love y'all, because y'all be on it. Y'all be on it. Y'all be on it. Um, but did you guys get the messages and the political parts of this book that she was trying to that she was giving to y'all? Was it overkill? Yeah, the mom hates the magi. I mean, hates the fact that they have magic, but the mom has it. So how hypocritical is that? You using it, but you hate the people that originally have it. Like, it's crazy. That mama is crazy. But I kind of got a love hate for old mama. Because mama said, damn it, y'all scared to do what, what needs to be done around here. So, yeah. So how would you guys like to see the story, the direction of the story in this next book? So somebody, Anita already said, what if magic was gone for everybody? Um, Mama's busting a move. Mama's gonna make it happen. Well, didn't you get the slavery feel when they was on the boat and she was blindfolded or they was all chained together or something? I was like, I know this mama ain't put them on the slave boat, but it really did. It gave me that feel. Like that was immediately what I thought when she said they were on the water. Oh my God, it was so stressful. It was so stressful. We still ain't got the clear story on the king and his first family and the second family. Like they still haven't really clarified where the second wife came in. But they also young. He could have been married to that first family when he was really young. Yeah, Nahanda or whatever her name is, she's the second wife. Yeah. Old girl that Einan killed, she was the side piece. Hey, honey, he been busy, huh? All right, King Saran. And child, now here, Idris Elba been sick, child. I was like, don't you know you supposed to be King Saran in the movie? And here you didn't got sick out there, child. Oh, that's right, April. She did cause the war. Oh, I didn't even think about that. If he was with the first wife, well, how she came in? She could have been inside, child. That mama she's so about it, and she could have been fooling around with him. They didn't make that clear. They did not make that clear. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more background on old girl, even though I feel like she was probably the only character that in this book that they just threw that cousin in there. Um, and maybe Rowan. We probably found out a little bit more about Rowan too. Um, but that's pretty much it. Child. Zelly, yeah, that would be. I mean, I could see if they don't take the power away, or maybe they could rule the kingdom together without the magic. But I don't even know if that would work. They're gonna have to leave some magic up in there. I hope everybody don't get their magic taken away. But then it's like y'all not responsible with it. Look at Mari almost shut the whole thing down. Poor Zelly was still out there. If she hadn't jumped in the well, it would have been a wrap for old Zelly. I said, Amari, girl, you know you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Okay, Amari was like, damn it, they said sacrifice somebody. Okay. Hell, she just doing what they said. Yeah, see, Amari is the look at work sending me an email, child. Here we go, working from home, popping up on my screen. Um, yeah, Amari could very well go against them. especially if she sees that both Einan and Zelly are kind of creating a force together. And then that would be a bad enemy to have. But I don't see her going over to the mom side, so where would she be? You know, it ain't three sides to this war, it's just two. So I don't know how that will work. I mean, she could possibly get killed. Oh, I don't want to see nobody die except for Mama. But now I just feel like, no, we need Mama. Because Mama keeps it crunk. Mama keep this thing going. Okay, okay. The mama might. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, Tommy. She told me she definitely set us up to really like Amari, and then just be so completely devastated. Well, not completely devastated. I was more devastated with what Einan did in the last book than what Amari did in this book. But I just was like, damn, Amari, it's like that. And the crazy part about it is that she recognized that she was doing it. Like she knew that she was, at all cost at that point, and she still was doing it. I was just like, girl, she gonna have to redeem herself, y'all. I don't really want to see her go villainous. Yeah, Amari does not listen. And even though I thought that was a good thing at the first half of the book, by the time the second half of the book came, I was just like, okay, maybe she is a little bit too headstrong. Okay, you get more flies with sugar, with honey, than with vinegar. So, no, Zane is done. It's a wrap on Zane and Amari. He ain't fixing to, he's not fixing to make it work. Amari's an Aries. Oh, child, let me try to see if Jada's like Amari, child. Them Aries is crazy. You can't tell them nothing. Did you say he busts a chair? Child, y'all a mess. We didn't get no full blown sex scenes though. Gotta remember this is still a young adult's book. Why is Debbie calling me? I'm sorry, you guys. That damn Debbie know I'm on this on this chat, and here she come calling me. um who would have been great together? Zayn and Amari? Is Yeah, Zane, he loved his sister more than anything. So if you gonna be the reason why I can't get to my sister to help her, then it's a wrap on that. Even though Zelly tried to even Zelly tried to tell him, we didn't fell in love with, two fools basically. He was just like, nope. That was like the ultimate, because y'all know he worships the ground that Zelly walks on. Jean, you said that you don't know what Amari was thinking. Amari was thinking power. Amari was thinking we gonna win. Amari was thinking I'm gonna be queen. Amari was thinking I'm doing this for the betterment of everybody, but still putting herself forward first. Yeah, Zelly's all that Zane has left. And even before the dad left, I think that even he had to really wanted to protect Zelly pretty much at all costs. It is 100% a wrap on that. Maybe we'll get another girl, um, another love interest with Zane. Well, first we got to see if they're even gonna bring him back as a more prominent character, because in this book he really was nothing. All right, you guys. Well, what else do we have to say about this book? What is our overall rating? I think we should come up with a rating system on this book, on our books. Okay. What you guys giving this book on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay. 10 being the bomb, 1 being horrible. What do you guys give it? Okay, we got 7, we got 6. 6, I'm gonna give it a 6 too. 5, 5. Everybody's kind of 6 out of 10. I'm gonna do a 6 out of 10 too. Yeah, it's a bridge, and sometimes that's right. Whenever you get bridge stories, sometimes it can very much feel very incomplete, and you have to be very patient to wait for, um, the final installment that'll give us what we need. But right now, it just feels like. So we got 5s and 6s. I saw a couple of 7s in there. I won't say that I was disappointed with the series so far, but I will say that this book was, for me, not as good as the first book. Kind of hit that sophomore slump. But once we get that sophomore slump out of the way, then that could leave room for the comeback, y'all, to get back on the third book. Yeah, the first book definitely I would have gave it about a 8 or possibly a 9. I thought the first book was really good. Strong 8, definitely a strong 8. It's not your genre. Even if it wasn't your genre, sometimes like we just read books that's not our genre. It still has to be a good book, whether or not it's a genre we're used to reading in. Um, First book an 8. I give first book a strong 8. A strong 8. I thought that it was very well done. This book was stressful. Stress the fuck full. Okay. Um, so I think we're all looking forward to a break from this genre right now. Very much stressed at the wrong time. And so hopefully this next book that we're about to do, even though, because I was trying to find like a thriller, somebody told me that actually this book is not necessarily fully 100% thriller. Um, and maybe it was just more like dark. Somebody mentioned something about it being like dark comedy type of thriller type of book, and maybe we need a little comedy in our life right now, honey. We are living some damn thriller, real life thriller in our lives right now, and maybe that's gonna be enough. Okay, just something to kind of take us out of what's going on in the world today with this virus going around. Um, I know that as time goes on, we're all going to be more affected. I already have somebody in my family that has it. And I know that as time goes on, not in my immediate family, but, you know, as time goes on, we're all going to probably have more of these stories between us. So, hopefully this will be some sort of a distraction for everybody out there, because it's just times is just so crazy right now. And this too shall pass. I mean, I get that. I understand that. But in the meantime, um, it's just terrible. Oh, who's somebody else out there is affected? I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Somebody's mother? What happened? Oh gosh, see, this is the thing, like it's just so crazy. And oh, the cancel wedding. I'm sorry. Oh, that is horrible. Oh my God, all the time that you put into planning a wedding. I mean, I know people plan for a year, a full year ahead, and for it to finally come and then it to be dashed. Oh, well, I'm hoping that you guys, I'm sure you guys will have rescheduled it. It'll happen. It'll happen. Everybody is just going to have to stay safe in the meantime. Um, but yeah, that's the sad part, you know. All these kids that don't get prom, graduation from college. Okay, and that's, you know, bachelor's, master's, PhD, people that have worked hard, their asses off not to be able to do it. I mean, I know that they're going to reschedule these things, but you know, when it's all said and done, are you going to be able to come back, you know, with the winter graduation or the spring graduation to do it? You know, it's just going to be, I feel so bad for these kids. And I was like, thank God Jada graduated last year because Jada would be losing her mind. And I know that there's a lot of seniors, especially high school seniors, you know, they look forward to that day. So, yeah, it's a terrible time. Um, and it is a scary time and it is a frustrating time when you look at the news. I'm just going to tell everybody out there is to really find time to disconnect. um, Allow yourself some informational time where you watch the news so you can kind of get the gist of what's going on that day. But then you guys have got to learn how to disconnect. Not watch CNN all day, MSNBC, Fox News, wherever you guys watch. These are the things because basically we know the gist is bad, you know, it's highly contagious. Keep your ass at home. Okay. All the rest, you can find out if you give yourself an hour every day to try to, you know, find out what's going on. But otherwise, you will drive yourself crazy. And like I said, we're going to have more and more people that are affected, either directly or indirectly. Um, Looks like somebody else was affected randomly, CJ. Oh my gosh, somebody's aunt passed. It is terrible. So you guys just be safe out there. Try to be as safe as you can. It's really hard to get people to understand the seriousness of it. And even if you just get a little bit of something, you know, you could be bringing it back to really affect somebody else way more harshly, you know. But prayers for everybody out there who's affected, who's been leaving comments that I haven't been able to see because it's going scrolling so fast. But prayers up for everybody out there affected directly, indirectly. Um, yeah, even people that are taking it as a joke, eventually they won't. And that's sad to say and harsh to say. But once it starts to get hit closer to home, it, it won't be a laughing matter no more, you know. So we're just gonna send a prayer up for everybody out there right now. And like I said, I would like to see all of my rock stars make it through this. Um, you know, with as little to no loss. I just don't want anybody to lose anything out there. Don't even talk about WhatsApp. Please don't even bring it up. Don't even talk about WhatsApp. Don't even talk about WhatsApp with his stupid ass. Prayers up for everybody. I'm gonna get off of here. I thank everybody for checking in today. Oh, somebody is pregnant and having a baby. Oh, I would be so, I know it's just so much, but you know what? All you can do is pray for that baby. Your doctors around you, I'm sure they're taking all the precautions to make sure that these babies are safe out there and the mothers having them. But April 8th, that was Joe's original due date, but I ended up having him on March 29th. All right, you guys. Not Joe, Jada. I had her on the 26th, but she was due. No, she was in child on somebody's due one of them days. But okay, so I'm gonna get off of here. We've been on for over an hour now, and thanks for everybody for checking in and joining in. We don't have as many as we had at the very beginning, so hopefully that was just because maybe people weren't feeling this book, and the next book, you know, they'll be more open to it. Like I said, we changing the genre, but just thanks to everybody still taking a part out of their Saturday and sitting with us for an hour and just being nerdy and just talking about a book. Okay. This has really been, it's been fun. Like, it's been fun. I was like, I'm so glad that we got this started and that people are, you know, staying dedicated to it. So, all right, you guys, y'all get started on that next book, okay? So that I don't be hearing folks saying that they ain't got to the halfway point. This book don't have as many pages, all right? So y'all get started. Anytime you're feeling some stress, maybe a little bit of reading and a glass of wine or a glass of you know, a cup of tea, coffee, whatever it is, that's gonna help you guys out. But everybody out there, please be safe. Please, please, please be safe. And make sure that you check on the Patreon page to be updated about what's going on next. Okay. Um, and we'll see you guys then. Okay. Y'all have a great weekend. All right. Keep your asses home. Stay home. All right. Happy birthday to all of my March babies out there. Y'all will be able to turn up. Y'all will be able to turn up in the future. Okay. But happy birthday to everybody. And like I said, prayers up for everybody that was affected. But I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.